Welcome to Am I the A-hole? Am I the A-hole for commenting on my new girl's wallpaper? I'm a freshman in high school and male, and there's a new girl in school who moved from Canada. She was super pretty when she was put in front of me in math. I took my chances and I flirted a bit, and she flirted back, and we had another class together, English. When she pulled her laptop out, I noticed her wallpaper was this little baby being held by her in a hospital room. I looked It looked very obvious, like it was like her after having a baby. It was a shocker, and I was across the room, so I shouted, "What the F is in your wallpaper?" And people started to look up, and she pulled a towel to cover it, but people saw it. Apparently she was a teen mother, but it wasn't like her choice, and she didn't consent and stuff, but her parents just didn't believe in abortion. People are making fun of her now and stuff super lightheartedly, and nobody's saying I drew attention to it. Just, what is it in general? But my mom is super disappointed in me. I don't know. Am I the a-hole here? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You are. Because you kind of whisper shouted. You did draw attention to it. I mean, yeah, she had it up, but that's her right, and you are invading her privacy. So, yeah, you are the butthole, man. Sorry. So let me just type in there real quick. Like I said, you are the butthole. You invaded her privacy, and you did draw attention to it. What happened in her life is her business, OP. Sorry, but I gotta give you like 2 point. I gotta give you 2 out of 5 I gotta give you 2 out of 5 buttholes on this one. Sorry, man. Alright, let's see what's next. Am I the a-hole for getting mad at my brother for trying to sell my old things? I'm a 22-year-old girl. I own this stuff from childhood. Toys, lightsaber, old clothes, dorky stuff, and all that. I'm kind of a hoarder in that way. They just sit in storage. I like to keep them down for memories for my future kids one day, which is fair enough. My brother, 33, has needing the money to sell them and wanted to sell them because I never used them. I said no. He kept insisting and got mad when I kept on saying no. I put my foot down and said no. These things are my property and I like to keep them for my memories. He said whatever. I let him take a couple things, and now I feel bad for yelling at him. He's kind of childish. He gets mad being told no. So to save the headache, I just let him take a couple. These things I never use. Let's just sit there dusty. Am I the butthole? No. OP, not the butthole. Your brother is just... Sorry about that. Your brother is just a childish fool. And that's it. OP, you're obviously getting 0 out of 5. You're obviously getting 0 out of 5 buttholes. The brother, I'm gonna give 1.5 out of 5 buttholes too. Next, am I the a-hole for telling my roommate she can't have her boyfriend sleep over? So I'm a 29-year-old female who's been living in a house with 3 friends, all women in their 20s. We have a bit of a nutty landlady. Let's call her Betty. Betty is sweet, but stern, and she has some strict rules about running her house. The big one is no men overnight. She's a bit old-fashioned, but she's offering us really good rent in the area, where none of us can afford rent otherwise. Recently, we had a new girl, Jenny, 26-year-old female, move in. Jenny has a boyfriend that she's super into. The last few weeks, Jenny's been letting her boyfriend stay over against the rules. Betty has been known to stop by at odd hours and has gotten us after us having met over too late before. Last week, Jenny caught her boyfriend. Got caught in her boyfriend overnight by Betty. Betty was pretty calm, but told us we had one strike against us and to not let it happen again. We had a house meeting. It was decided that Jenny's boyfriend wouldn't be allowed to stay over and that we would respect Betty's rules. But Jenny isn't having any of this. She said we should just start standing up to Betty's oppression and that it was against the law to prevent us from having whoever we want stay for as long as we want. I'm not 100% sure on the law, but we live in a landlord-friendly area, and we all know going into this lease about the no man clause. No one went into this blind. I think that if we want to keep living at Betty's house, we need to abide by her rules. But Jenny is off the mind that if we pay rent, we can decide who stays over. So am I the butthole for going along for a merely old-fashioned rule to keep cheap rent in a great neighborhood? I mean, honestly, everybody sucks here in some way. Everyone sucks here. I'll just put it simple. Betty's old fashioned. 2 out of 5 buttholes. Jenny's Jenny's rebellious. It really doesn't care. 2 out of 5 buttholes. And you, OP, you're just kind of standing by when all this happens. I'm only gonna give you one out of. I'm only gonna give you 1.5. I'm only gonna give you 1. I'm gonna give you 1.5 out of 5 buttholes, though. I think some people don't really understand, but you know, let's see. So I gotta refresh the page real quick. Here we go. Am I the a-hole for being betrayed by my parents over my first pay shake from them? I don't understand. Okay, so 3 months ago, I was in a very secure career, but not happy. Have decent money, good perks, etc. But I wasn't happy in this job. I was approached by my parents about taking over the family business. They agreed to match my current hourly rate, which was discussed 4 times but never formally put in writing, and to train me to take over the business, eventually allowing me to buy out the stock from them and take over the business. Yesterday, I had first month's pay shig off them, and it was short by 22 hours. It was 22 days' pay. So I confronted them very politely and asked if there was a mistake. The reply is that they pay a day rate, so I get paid 8 hours but work 9. None of this was told me before I started, and I stressed on 4 separate occasions that although I was on a training phase, I couldn't afford to make a pay cut from my old job and have kids and a mortgage to pay. I was made to feel so ungrateful yesterday. The reply is, if you want to get paid for all of your hours you work, then maybe being self-employed isn't for you. I'm not currently self-employed, but obviously it would be the long-term plan. I'm feeling so betrayed at the moment, having left a secure job to join them. But on the rise, I'm getting an amazing deal because in a year or two, I'll end up with their business. I haven't looked over the books, so I've had no idea what potential I have. What's potential for that is. It's a small business employing less than 10 people, but they live an okay lifestyle. Am I the asshole for being betrayed? No. No, you're not. OP, I, I think your parents are just trying to manipulate you into like being their business monkey. I know hard I know hard work pays. I know hard work pays off, but I just see this heading south. OP, I don't think I'm gonna give you. You don't deserve a butthole score here. 0 out of 5 for OP. Parents, I understand it's a risky business and stuff does go out the way, so I'm gonna give your parents like 1.5 out of 5 buttholes. Mainly because I don't understand the whole family business thing for your parent on your parents' perspective, unfortunately, and that's just something I don't completely understand. But no, I don't believe you're the butthole here. Next, am I the a-hole for choosing my career over my wife? Oh, this should be a good one. I'm a 20-year-old guy, and I'm a 21-year-old man. I'm an upcoming Twitch streamer with an extreme love for beer. I have a decent following of around 5,000 followers. Currently, I'm married to my wife, who's 20, who was 4 months pregnant at the time of writing the post. We've been happily married since 2019, and we're high school sweethearts. Recently, we found ourselves arguing over my love for video games. As a sole breadwinner in the house, I feel I have a right to do what I want, and I feel that's building the foundation of my future Twitch career. I feel that I have potential and I can make something out of this. I also think that my wife is perfectly capable of taking care of herself as most adults are, and I should not prioritize spending time with her over my future career. She's probably just going through pregnancy mood swings, but I don't know if I can handle her for another 5 months or she's just going to get worse and worse. I've been thinking of divorcing her at this point. I'll pay child support as long as I get the house. I did pay for half of it after all. I also don't think as such unstable woman is supposed to fit the mother of my child. She's winning less and less chores and blames it on her pregnancy. I'm afraid once my child is born, she'll be even more neglectful, which is why I'm thinking of taking custody, now that she cooks well anyways. She seems like she's even too tired for sex. I haven't properly enjoyed myself in a while. Okay, a little TMIOP. Aside from that, she's critical of my investment in a cryptocurrency, and it's up and upcoming monetary form, and I'm just trying to look out for our future by investing in our money. I already put her money into our bank account for my investments, which she spent on a single hour. I even set her computer up to my crypto, which isn't appreciative whatsoever. Even for her birthday, I bought her an NFT and she was super ungrateful. She wastes our money all the time on unnecessary things like painkillers. I'm scared it's an addiction. So, am I the asshole for considering promoting my Twitch stream over my lazy and wasteful life? Wow, P, this is just, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna just read this comment from down here. I don't think I need to post anything. Dude, you are the a-hole. Part of relationships is investing in them, spending time with the ones you love, showing them that you care. Your wife needs that. Pregnancy and childbirth is atrocious, and your wife needs you to be there. If you want to career a family, then you should have never gotten married. So, Jake to the May, I absolutely agree with you. Dude, I'm gonna have to give you 4 out of 5 buttholes, and your wife gets like 0.5 out of 5 buttholes. Just be careful of the painkiller thing. And this was Am I the Butthole? Thank you very much, and I hope you